everyone, welcome to Cook with Nigel. I'm here to do a simple tawa naan. So to take you through the ingredients, I've got 220 grams of maida or all-purpose flour, 50 ml of milk, 70 ml of water, lukewarm water, 25 grams of oil, half a teaspoon of yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar and salt to taste. So I'm adding the sugar to the yeast first and a little warm water, maybe a teaspoon of warm water, and set it aside so that it proves the yeast has to bloat and come out. So I've taken my maida, required salt, pour in the yeast and the sugar, add milk and warm water, and then convert this into a nice dough. So mix it well. After you mix it, your flour dough is well mixed. Rest it for a little while, maybe 2 minutes. Then give it another mix up like this. Okay. Then spread it up and add in 25 ml of your oil. This particular recipe, if you make your naans, I can assure you, unlike the normal tandoori naans that you get, this would never get hard. Okay, it will always be soft because I'm using a bit of yeast rather than using baking powder and baking soda. The product is actually good. So what I do now is, I'm going to rest my flour for some time, knead well, and then rest your flour. Your dough needs to rest well. Okay, so there it is. I'll rest it for at least about, say, 20 minutes. It will start to prove well before I start my work. So after about 25 minutes, I'm taking my dough. It's rested. So I'm going to straight away make the pedas next. Pedas are nothing but, I move this off. Drop in some flour there. So I make my pedas. Okay. So there it is. This is how you grab it and press it tight and roll it in. So after making your pedas, you need to again give it a rest of about 15 minutes. The pedas could be any size that you want, that you're doing at home. So I'm just going to show you how I do my home style garlic naan and my home style cheese naan or any stuffed naan that you want to do. Don't just make the naan and put garlic or butter on top. So basically, a little bit of oil. I have my chopped garlic, spread it out inside, press it that way. Okay. Sprinkle a little flour Then you fold it that way. So the same way. Now all this after making my pedas, I rested my peda for around about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and then you start doing this. Only then it would be easy to spread out. Here goes my cheese naan, a little oil, little flour, and the cheese. Use any cheese that you want. I generally use anything that is Amul based. I love the Amul cheddar cheese. I'm a big fan of Amul cheese. I'm proud of the Indian variety of cheddar. So here I press and one more press. Okay, you can imagine once this is ready how this would be. Then my simple butter naan, again the same way. Okay, basically why I'm doing this for the butter naan is once it's cooked, it would be like pages. In between I would put in my butter, on top just a little bit of butter. The cheese naan alone I would put butter on top, but my garlic naan and the butter naan I would be able to drop butter even inside. Okay, and for the plain naan or the normal naan, I don't do anything. I just roll it out. You can either roll it out or you can tap it out with your hand. Okay, but I prefer you using a rolling pin and even rolling your plain naan out. And if you're doing a kulcha, just make it round. So here I go. Okay, so my fire is on. So I'm starting to roll out my very gently. I'm doing my cheese naan. The garlic naan. It looks so lovely to see the garlic naturally scattered inside, spreading out inside. Okay, and this is going to be my plain or the simple butter naan. And I will do one more plain naan. So that's about it. So my pan is hot. It is a rustic pan. This is the butter naan. You could use anything. I've got a brush, so I'm using it. Here I am. Trust me, you will enjoy this. I can guarantee you that. More than anyone, my children enjoy it, so I know very well that this would be acceptable by everyone, especially the little ones. So now you see, here I am, what I'm talking about. I've got it opened. Okay, it's like a pocket. So I take it off. A little bit of melted butter on top. And your butter inside. See, that's what I'm talking about. Till where I can reach, till there, right? So send your butter in nicely. Okay, so that is the butter naan. Now I'll not waste time. I'm getting down to the plain naan. Plain naan, I'm not going to do anything. Just direct onto the fire and out. And these particular naans that I'm showing you, I can assure you, you can keep an avid after how many hours you want. The naans would be lovely. Unlike the ones that you get from the tandoor, the recipe has a major part to play. So that's how the naan looks. And this is not even folded. This is just rolled out. I use the minimal quantity of yeast. So please don't overuse your yeast. I'm not using any baking powder or baking sodas like most of the people do. Wow. So this is my plain tawa naan. No oil, no nothing. Lovely with the paneer butter masala or butter chicken masala or dal makhani. And here I go with my garlic naan next. On top. So here I am. Okay, some melted butter. The garlic naan, butter naan and cheese naan, please use butter a little freely. A lavish lot would taste nice. Of course, if you're having it every day, then I know you need to control it. So the garlic naan is almost done. Okay, so here I go. That's the garlic naan. And last but not least, your cheese naan. This is something that children would love, even adults would love. Forget about the calories, as long as you're happy. I can smell the melted cheese. You can see the cheese. Here I am. That's my cheese naan. So this is the plain naan. Okay, nothing in that. This is what I was talking about, the butter naan. And this is how it's going to be. Okay, it's going to be in pages. And you drop the butter inside. So is the garlic naan. Again, you need to drop the butter inside and on top, and the cheese naan. Okay, so I've cut it on a small piece just to show you. So the cheese naan is here. Okay, so you see, it's a very, you need to add enough butter so it will be very rich and nice. Okay, so that's about it. Those of you who like this video, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.